Hello, my name is Ian, and I'm a promoter of self-love. Now, bear with me, I'm not a professional speaker, and unfortunately I'm a very busy person in my life, so I haven't had any time to really, really work this out. But I did have some very important ideas that I wanted to share with whoever wanted to listen to them. So I haven't wrote this down or anything, but please listen anyways. Hopefully you'll glean from it, and, hopefully you will. But you see, I'm an old man now, and I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I've made some, also some right moves too. And I want to hopefully give you a couple insider's tips on how to win at the love game through self-love. There you go. All right. So the thing is, with this first thing with self-love, and people who may be watching this video who have a problem with self-love, is you must understand that I would say most people, the strong majority of people, don't like themselves. And if you're in this situation, or they don't like themselves, or they don't like something, some aspect about themselves, so you are not alone by any means. Many people have things that they're not impressed with about themselves. Some people are, think they're too heavy, and some people think they're too skinny. Some people think they're too tall. Some people think they're too short. Some people think that their eyes are not blue enough, or their skin is too dark, or their skin is too light, or their nose is too big, or it's too small, or any number of things. So the thing is yes, most people have an aspect, or even more than that, that they don't like about themselves. But the thing here is that the funny thing is, and I'm a religious man myself. I'm not a Bible thumper by any means, but I definitely am. I'm definitely religious, and I've definitely gleaned from religion. I'm of the belief that everyone has a person that's out there for them, and let me just backtrack. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, forgive me. Being that so many people do not like facets about themselves, that there's, in today's age, there's a lot of surgeries and a lot of, medications and a lot of this and a lot of that that's out there. And this is really what the video is about. That, everyone has things about themselves that they don't like. But if you are faced with the option of surgery or taking medications or doing, very drastic and invasive procedures to change or alter yourself, I would recommend you not do that. Because two reasons. One, there's always, anytime you do anything to your body, there's always, usually, there's usually a price to pay. And sometimes the thing that you're trying to do doesn't even work. So there's always a lot of side effects, there's always a lot of things going on, things that happen down the road, especially with new procedures and stuff like that, and new drugs. You have to understand that, just because a doctor does it doesn't mean there's not prices to pay, far down the road, or even sometimes even much sooner than that. You have to understand that, anytime you change your body, there's a price to pay. I was watching a video where someone tried to do something, and they have a, it's not, it's not a horrible. It's not a good problem. It's not good. It's not like end of the world thing, but it's not good. So that's the thing. You have to understand that anytime you're faced with one of these, medical things or whatever, I really strongly suggest you not do it, or give it some very, very, very heavy thought. And talk to people and do a lot of research. There's a lot of prices to pay. So that's one. There's a lot of prices to pay when you talk about doing anything, altering your body in any way, through medicine or surgery. Okay, so we'll leave that. The other thing here, and that's the ugly side of it. But the better side of it, the happier side of it, is that being that I'm a religious man, and I know I've talked about that for a moment briefly and then kind of beleaguered that point, I'm of the belief that everyone has someone out there for them. And needless to say, I'm a religious man. I definitely believe in God. And when you alter that part of you that you want to change, you may very well be taking away the thing that attracts the person that you're supposed to be with. If you're a little bigger, some people like bigger people. If you're a little taller, some people like taller people. If you're a little shorter, some people like shorter people. If your skin is darker, some people like darker skinned people. If your eyes are brown, some people like people with brown eyes. You have to understand, when you're altering, if your nose isn't the right shape that you think it's supposed to be, some people like that. I mean, it's a thing that people, everyone, I'm going to quote my sister on this, everyone likes, no matter what you are, someone else likes it. Someone else is interested in you, believe it or not. So that's the thing. That if you alter that which you don't like, you may very well be taking away your key to love and happiness. Because believe it or not, it's very possible someone likes that about you. All right? So that's, that is the first premise of this discussion.